Hey, this is Al McGee with YETicket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called Joe Bell. Yeah, this is Mark Wahlberg. This is his film. He starred in this film, which was open up this weekend. And this film is about a guy named Joe Bell, and it's based on a true story. When you first see the film and it opens up, you see this guy walking along the highway with a cart. You say, well, what is he homeless? Or something wrong with him? What's wrong with this guy? But we find out that Joe Bell is walking across America to talk about bullying, and also he gives, say, like classes and things like that, or talks to students at other high schools or wherever he can, and talk about bullying because that's what happened to his son. His son was bullied in school, and we'll find this out. And his son killed himself because he was a homosexual in school. They lived in a small town. Matter of fact, Joe really could not understand his own son. Joe's son was named Jaden. And whenever Jaden came to his family to tell him, hey, they bullied me in school, well, Joe just said, well, fight, beat him up. But his son was small compared to the guys who was really picking on him. But then one day at the school, which the movie is telling us, they really harassed him in the shower. I don't know to the extent what they did to him in the shower, but I feel that they broke the law when they did something to him in the shower. But Joe and his wife, well, they went to the principal, and the principal did nothing. She made some dumb suggestions, but did not help them out because she said, this is a small town and this is the only high school. We don't want to start any trouble. Listen to that. Boy, and when I saw that in the film, I almost jumped up and crashed the screen. But this is the year 2013. This is when this happened. Since then, everything has really opened up since 2013. But Joe wanted to walk to New York because his son felt that, well, if he lived in New York, he'd be protected and he would have been understood there in New York. But things happened. He didn't get there in New York. Now, let's talk about the acting here with Mark Wahlberg. I thought his acting was pretty good, but I feel that his emotions are probably based on the main character, Joe, or did the director ask him to have this type of emotion in the film? It was a deep emotion, but it was more inward instead of outward for the film. And Joe is that type of guy. He was a conservative guy, and he was that type of person when Jaden talked to him. He fully didn't understand his own son. Sure, he'll tell him he loved him, but did he really? I feel that Joe Bell is the type of film that you will really have to watch to really understand what happened to that family and really what's going on today. It is still going on. I used to be a high school teacher, and I saw a lot of bullying from kids. And, it's only so much you can do as a teacher. But Joe Bell's it's a good film to watch. I would highly recommend it. And I feel that the characters in this film are very good, and they make this film interesting. Now, this is Roadside Attractions. This is their film, and I'm going to give this film 3 palm trees because of the subject matter, because of the social issues in this film. I'm Al McGee with YETicket.com. Thanks for watching my review of Joe Bell. I really appreciate it.
This is your